Coming up, a fatter and bolder Matthew McConaughey, and we see Ewan McGregor's directorial debut. But first, the ultimate guilty pleasure films. Every week, plenty of new movies are released, and while some can blow you off your feet, others are all but forgotten while you're only halfway through. Still, everyone enjoys different things, so regardless of whether a film is good or bad, some may hate the picture while others enjoy it a lot. Everyone has some titles they really like despite the fact that they got terrible ratings. They're called guilty pleasures, and we've got quite a few of them as well. So here they are, our top 5 terribly great movies. The 5th spot is taken by Sucker Punch. It has a ridiculous plot about a girl who gets sent to an asylum. To escape her unpleasant reality, she retreats into a fantastical world, where she and her friends are a squad of action babes, fighting Nazi zombies, orcs, and all kinds of villains. In essence, it's nothing more than a bunch of hot chicks in revealing outfits doing stunts. Slightly perverted, but, well, that's why they call them guilty pleasures.
Action!
Next up is Wild Wild West. This was quite an unusual film that's best described as a steampunk western. The lead is played by Will Smith, who can excellently summarize the plot.
2 secret government agents who are assigned to stop Kenneth Branagh from taking over the U.S. and then eventually the world with one of the greatest looking special effects spiders you've ever seen in your life.
Wild Wild West won no less than 5 Razzie Awards, including Worst Picture. Still, the unique mix of sci-fi with history and some witty jokes from Smith made it an enjoyable piece. Just don't take it at all seriously. On the 3rd spot, we find the Mummy movies. All 3 of them. Were they bad? Yes. Were they still fun to watch? Absolutely. The plot of each installment is technically the same. An evil mummy awakens and it's up to Brendan Fraser to get rid of it. They're perfect examples of films that you mindlessly watch while scarfing a big bucket of popcorn.
Ziyuan! She sent us! Ziyuan sent us!
Darling, I don't think he speaks English.
Mummies never speak English.
Our runner-up is Waterworld, another clear case of a film not to be taken too seriously. The plot is pretty weak, and the same can be said for the acting. It's the setting, however, that won us over. Rather than featuring desolate, barren landscapes, this post-apocalyptic title is set on a version of Earth where our world is flooded, and humanity lives on boats and floating cities. Our favorite character has to be the eye-patch sporting pirate Deacon, a role by Dennis Hopper.
He's a big comic book kind of character to me. I don't take him too seriously, and I think that they say he's the villain, but in this world, I'm not sure who's a villain and who isn't. Everybody's trying to survive.
And last of all, our ultimate guilty pleasure is Showgirls. Unintentionally hilarious and featuring characters who seem to be allergic to wearing clothes, the plot focuses on a young girl who wants to make it to the top in the world of Las Vegas showgirls. The film is an attempt to be a satire of the entertainment industry, but pretty much everything about it is bad. The script, the plot, the dialogue, the characters, and most of all, the acting, just pure rubbish. It ended up winning 7 Razzies, the awards for the worst in film. Director Paul Verhoeven was a good sport, however, and accepted the trophies in person.
Thank you very much. The worst thing happened to me today. I got 7 of the worst awards. And I'm very happy because it was much better, much more fun than reading the reviews in September. Thank you so much.
That was it for our ultimate guilty pleasures. Surely you can think of a couple yourselves as well. If not, then check out the Action Zone Facebook page for some inspiration. Like what you see? Subscribe to our channel for more exclusive clips.